Okay, I think we are live. Let me just double make sure that it actually shows up on YouTube. Okay, I think we are live. All right. Turn my volume. YouTube. Yep. Okay. So, that's good. Well, how's everybody doing? Well, there's nobody talking yet, but okay. Is everybody like boost my mic's like volume? Like, do you guys like hear me well? I can't. I can never tell if you guys have heard me. You can hear me properly, but nobody cares. Visual Studio. Okay, so sorry about the flashbang. Can I like? Now that I think about it, can I actually like? Wait. Oh no, I don't want that. I've never actually messed around with customization. Machine customization. Wow. Uh. Okay, whatever. So today, mostly what we're going to be doing is going over unit stats, I guess. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to be going through, I'm going to be doing some actual coding too. But most of what I'm doing today is going to be like taking the stats and like details of a unit in the actual XML code, and I'm going to be like putting them in this spreadsheet so I don't have to dig through the files to like find what I need to change or like how strong a unit should be. Um, I don't know if you guys can see the actual like values very clearly. Yeah, you should be able to see them fairly clearly. Basically, this is going over what the unit is right here, what's required to build it, how much it costs to build, how much pop cap it is, its class, all of that. I actually might not keep class. I'm not entirely sure. Uh, Anyways, this is just a basically a document containing all the important information about any given unit in the mod. We're starting with space, where we're going to move to land at some point, but I wanted to get through all the space units in the mod. So I'm going to get this. I'm going to move the actual code over here so I can see it. So we're going through all the fighters currently for the Y-Wing. I haven't coded the Y-Wing long probe yet. It's not finished yet, so we're not going to do that. For the B-Wing, go to the B-Wings code, and have I not put it in? Oh, okay. I haven't put it in the fighters folder yet. Okay, so the B-Wing maximum 3 is 3.8. I'm thinking about tweaking the stats as I go. B-Wings are way too slow in the base game. They're like, well, not too slow, but they could go faster. So now they go faster. Okay. B-Wings have been slightly buffed. You're welcome, B-Wing fans. 45. You know, I actually haven't looked at the individual stats of like the fighters very much. 45 feels a little low. I guess they are heavy bombers, so like tactical and tactical health kind of makes up for it. So, okay. So basically, the purpose for this is to basically get all the unit stats so I can see, because I'm planning on redoing cost, like how much cost to build and how much population they cap. Like I'm gonna rework the credit and population cap entirely, but I need to be able to see all the information in front of me instead of having to like dig through all the different XML files just to see how much a Star Destroyer costs, for example. Um, Actually, hold on. Okay. Let's see. I completely lost my train of thought. I feel really stupid now. I should be writing down cost too. I'm stupid. I should have been writing down cost this entire time. Okay. I'm stupid. Okay, 300 for the B Wing. TIE Fighter is non applicable because you can't build them. Same for the Bomber and Interceptor. Okay. Gotta go back through. Okay, so what else do I need to get before I. Tactical health. I have that for the B Wing. Armor type. Shield Fighter. What? Oh. Shield Fighter and Armor Bomber. Okay. Refresh rate. Okay. And that's it for the B Wing. Hold on. Now I gotta go back to the other fighters real quick. Did I have the Z? Yeah, I have the Z95. Okay. Base units, fighters, and squadrons.xml. Okay, so X-Wing Squadron. 300. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that backslash, but okay. Y-Wing. Some might judge me for not knowing these numbers off the top of my head, but I don't care. I don't know how much I'm going to charge for the long probe yet. A-Wing. How much does the A-Wing cost? Build cost 300. Wow, a lot of fighters cost 300. I wonder why. I might change that. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with costs yet, but cost is 240. Okay, something slightly different. Nice. Avenger prototype is not coded yet either. Didn't get armor types. Okay, I'm gonna go back and do the armor types later. I'm not trying to do everything right now. Okay, sorry, I just had to send a message to a friend real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and get the TIE Avenger stats. I'll go back and get the armor and shield types later. I'm not really worried about those right now. Avenger, Interceptor, Phantom, Defender. Okay. TIE Avenger. Let's see. Maximum speed is 5.5. What is that like? That's faster than the A-Wing. Okay. Okay, I think that's fair. Again, I'm trying to make this somewhat fair. So 5.5 over 3.5 is the minimum. Okay. Shield points 65. Same as its tactical health. And then its refresh rate is 5. That seems like a little too good, to be honest. How much does the A-Wing have? A-Wing has a 3 refresh rate. I'll make the Avenger a 4, not a 5. Okay. And its only ability is hunt for enemies. But I'll go back and do the abilities later. I keep saying I'm going to do stuff later, but... Okay. Oh, I accidentally sent that in the wrong text. Okay. That's embarrassing, but that's not... No, okay, not really. What was I gonna do? Okay. Build cost credits is 375. Okay. Defender. TIE Defender. Hold on. How much? How fast is TIE Defender? I think is a fair 5.5 speed because it's stupidly powerful. Oh boy. That's approaching small capital ship levels of shielding and health. Okay, hold on. Refresh rate. Just a 4 refresh rate. Okay. And that's all the stats I needed for this, I suppose. Except for build cost. I need the build cost. Shoot. Oh. Oh my god. I forgot. I completely forgot I was streaming. I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I completely forgot to check. I forgot to check this chat. I am so sorry. God. Hello, hold on. Let's see who is everybody. Hey, Larry. Hey, GP. Hey, everybody. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I hope you guys are all still here. Okay. Pepperoni, Larry, GP, nice to see you guys. I'm sorry about that. Hold on.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hola.
I feel like the stupidest person on earth right now.
What's that?
I was the YouTube chat. Like,
Oh, you weren't paying attention? Yeah, I
no,
figured as much.
I completely forgot to pay attention because I'm so used to people not watching when I stream at all, so I don't have a chat ever. So I did not notice you, Larry, and what's his name? Pay was trying to get my attention. Sorry. Okay. Also, Larry, I forgot that what Larry said. Apparently, the B wing is slightly slower than the Y wing. Okay. Much appreciated. Sorry for the delayed response. Okay. And he just reacted like the okay hand in my Discord server. Okay. So how's everybody day doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. Yourself?
Hey,
Heyo.
Hello.
I'm gonna show off system that I had worked on. I've already talked about it, but I also gave Varks
I'm back.
a custom ability. So that's also another thing that I sidetracked myself doing. You know, I do some data entry, and then I'm like, you know what? I wonder. You know, this gives me an idea. I'm gonna do this. You know, quick 30-minute sidetrack, right? And then 2 hours later, I have some completed script, but you know. Anyway, I'm loading up Empire at War, and then I can show off. I mean, it's exactly as I've described it, but the defense fleet feature, quote unquote, which I came up for the Cylon campaign originally, but I also think it'd be a good roadblock because I'm using the super category mask, which has some hard-coded behaviors. I'm pretty sure it's hard-coded. Where it can't be destroyed in auto-resolve. So, you know, you wouldn't be able to auto-resolve these through the core with the fucking defense fleets there. You'd have to defeat them tactically.
I thought you were saying, like... I thought you meant super, like... I was thinking, like, the Executor, and I was about to say, like, I'm pretty sure
Oh, no.
Okay, I know you mean Death Star. I always got confused about... Like,
be able to auto-resolve these through the core. Yeah, Executor is a capital in vanilla. We had the Malevolence actually, or Subjugator, as a super for a while in DOO, but that caused some issues, unfortunately.
I can imagine if it literally can't be destroyed in auto-resolve, you just let it auto-resolve every battle and it wins.
Yeah, I think there were some issues with retreat as well. I don't remember. Anyway, let me...
Death Star not retreat because you literally can't lose the battle unless you have a Red Squadron.
Yes, the super less than killer.
That's how it works.
let it auto resolve every battle and it wins.
Yeah, I think there's missions are free as well. On the flip side, though, if you auto-resolved with the Death Star in a battle that Red or Rogue Squadron was in, they had actually a pretty high chance of blowing it up.
Auto resolve in this game is scum.
You know, if you in a battle that Red or Rogue Squadron was in, they had actually a pretty high chance of That's a really delayed echo.
Oh,
Human, you're echoing a little bit.
yeah, someone. I think it's. You have my stream open in the background, or are you?
It was human.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what was going on.
I was.
I have to wait for this to load. It's debug mode, so it's going to take forever.
Oh gosh.
Oh god, why would you suffer?
Because
Debug
the
thing's
thing
not
that
worth it.
I do almost all of my testing in debug mode. It's pretty much never not in debug. Because the AI can play the game.
I mean, I
Like,
get it, but still, why are you suffering?
Well, most of the work I do is AI related, so I need to be able to test the AI, and that means I pretty much have to run in debug. Which reminds me, this will also show off the new AI behavior, which hopefully I didn't break in the last thing that I did. This is still a shitty. This is like regular DOO. That it hasn't actually even been updated in a while. It just has all of my AI work on this. So it may look a little outdated, actually, compared to most recent pushes. When it eventually loads, like 10 minutes from now, it's not actually that slow, but it does take its sweet time.
I'll be here eventually.
Yeah, I'd say another minute, maybe.
I tried to watch your stream and it failed to start.
That might be because my game is frozen right now, because it's still loading. Oh, here we go. Finally.
Ooh.
And I also have this death stack here. Anyway, I also want to build. Oh crap! I can't build them because it requires it. Okay, whatever. We're not gonna have that, I guess. Then. Anyway. Yeah, who cares?
Okay, so
anyway,
that's the dummy.
Yeah, the dummy thing. There's no icon. It's all placeholder crap.
Of course.
Because it's a super, it also shows up on the galactic map. But I think if I wanted to make it not appear, I could just get it stealth. Although I kind of want it to appear. I kind of want it to be a visible roadblock. Like, no, you
I
can't.
think you want to have it to appear, kind of like what Remake has with their battle groups as well. Just not buildable, of course.
I had no idea. Well, yeah, this isn't buildable either. Although you could use this as like a reinforcement system or something. Switch to Republic. So the defense marker is right here, and right now I have the fleet. It'll spawn at the defense marker after about it's a random time between I think 15 and 30 seconds. There's different settings for how big the fleet can be at various tech levels and what ships it can spawn at various tech levels. This is Tech 1, so it's going to be mostly early ships. It's going to be a little bit of lag as it runs through 8 gazillion calculations, but this is debug mode, so
in game it's going to be better then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you can see, that all just spawns right in.
Very nice, very nice.
Random placement. I don't know if it has random Z level. It probably doesn't.
No, I haven't implemented that script. I need to do that.
Oh, I had to implement randomization in the defense fleet script so that it wouldn't spawn all clumped up. So I just wasn't sure if that made them spawn at different Z levels too, but it does not look like it. Where are you actually going? This is new to me. Really? Anyway, so whatever. The AI is actually trying to embarrass me right now because I have not seen them do this before. This is really dumb. Okay, you're changing your mind? No? Whatever.
I will say that will make any encounter against a space station a lot more interesting because you can't just foresee what's there.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
that's just what AOTR has, right? With their
Oh yeah.
medium and large defense. But those are the actual garrisons of the station, which I wouldn't hate either. Wouldn't mind that
I could
either. The
technically
randomization.
also do that for garrisons.
Yeah. Might
That would be
honestly
as
not be
simple
the
as
first letter.
yeah. I mean, that would be as simple as having the garrison be the spawn dummy, and then the dummy would self-delete after spawning the fleet in.
Mhm.
That would that way the AI would also see the AICP.
I mean, yeah, of course, those would then need to have very delicate balance for the AICP, but in general, I feel like for however many units we want to have in a battle, we need to decide, okay, what's the AICP for this individual units?
Yeah, and I wanted to get some sort of formula up and running for a scientific way of establishing AICP.
Yeah, CJ and me
Hopefully I
did
can do
that.
In the past, but I think our calculations were.
We could probably expand on it. We have our little software that we've written.
Nowadays, you would probably do it much better in C, but
You know.
What is it written in? You cut
There it
out
is.
when you said what it was written in.
I think back in the day he made it in Python.
Nowadays he's much more experienced. He would
Probably do it in C# or something.
Okay.
I mean, it's
So-
literally just calculations and shit. So
Yeah.
This is the AI essentially using kind of what I've set up for Rachel's mod.
Okay.
Although
they're not
unfortunately,
clumping. I'm already in love. They're going in.
Right.
They're actually attacking.
Mhm.
Okay, bits restoring.
Almost
so
shields.
even if it's
With
on
speed.
Free Store, pretty much everything is going to have a target. Now I have tried to make heroes more survivable. So the AI is supposed to be, although they're not quite consistent about this, they're supposed to be real pussies when it comes to their heroes and basically try to kite them out if they take too much fire. In this case, the AI is using a destroy plan, which
Yeah, which
whatever.
overrules that one, I reckon.
It does.
Okay, I mean, yeah. But hey, they're doing
Everything
shit,
is a
right? They're
target.
not sitting back.
Yeah.
Everything is targeting, which is massive
Even this
improvement.
stuff is just moving to get into range.
Yeah. No, this is
So-
good. This is really fucking good. This is
You are cooking
massive.
words.
Yeah,
Oh, thank
Very
you.
much so.
very much so. I massively
No.
appreciate that.
Now a question: do the bees still try to kill you with heat suffocation?
What?
The bees, hard cell transports.
Oh, that got fixed ages ago, didn't it?
No.
I'm sorry. Did I miss
No.
something? Did I miss
Hard cell
something?
transports. I caught that bug like months ago. I thought that got fixed.
I think it's just it's the unit hard the transport.
Also,
Oh,
why
okay.
why is that Invincible just spitting out a continuous stream of missiles?
because it had
Yes.
Aldo on.
That's
Hey, it's a Doom Tube. Don't shame the Doom Tube.
And I'm
Or
like,
left
Operate,
know,
it is the
normally it
greatest
to
unit in the
Left
earth.
pickle.
I love the
fires a lot
Invincible.
more normally. It is really cool.
The Invincible is like one of my favorite ships. My all-time favorite is the Tonfalk escort carrier. Don't judge me, please. But
Interesting.
I
Okay,
just
so yeah,
love
they're
it.
kiting Hark right now. Trying to get him out of the kerfuffle.
Okay.
That's cool. They're trying to pull out the hero while he's low on shields.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now
I
imagine
do
if we
need-
had some more range to all this unit. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's permanent.
I Oh. I guess I figured they don't need to get him out of there anymore. Anyway, actually, I want to show something off though, because
Yeah,
I want to show off how the fleet thingamabout works. So it also changes based on your tech level. So if I go, I don't know, all the way to tech 5,
Lately, that can.
and I do the
Secretary
exact same
15
thing.
Venators will come in.
Well, No, it still respects a pop cap figure. Like every fleet dummy has a certain limit. I did add Gator as a very rare spawn for this fleet dummy in particular, but because of how the pop cap limit works, it would be almost impossible. You need all of the stars to kind of align. Which I mean, watch it come in this time now that I'm talking about it, but. Since it's Tech 5, there's a very small chance for an Imperator to spawn in. I forget what else. Oh, and no more Invincibles. Actually, there's a very rare chance that an Invincible comes in at Tech 5, I think. But there shouldn't be any. So let's see.
Watching the Invincible
Wait.
spawn in with the 0.1%.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't done a calculation to figure out like what percentage chance it is. Right now, it basically just adds everything to a list that's legal for spawning.
Hello.
And okay, so we have an Invincible. What do you know? It's more than 1%, but anyway, there's a victory.
2 Venators.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Oh, one of them's a SBHT one actually. That's fun.
Oh, nice.
But yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah,
basically
that's
the list changes based on your tech level, and the pop cap can also be edited per tech level. Like I have this super dynamic, so that hopefully it's very easy for people to add new lists and stuff. There's a lot of numbers, but it's not actually as bad as it looks.
I like this. I like this a lot, actually. This is gonna revolutionize how space combat works there.
Very
And,
Start, you are
like again,
you are
auto
correcting me
resolve
here.
cannot they cannot win this. Even if it destroys all of the Republic stuff, the CIS will never actually win this battle. So that's because the fleet object's there. Now I haven't written this yet, but there's something I want to do where the dummy checks to see if any of the ships are left in the fleet, and if none of them are there, then the dummy self-deletes, which means
Yeah,
that the CIS
That's important.
could win.
Mhm.
Right. Right now it doesn't. So I do want to specify this isn't.
No,
how
this
it
isn't final, but
has
this
to
is
be.
looking insanely cool. Like I like this a lot. If we can get this for DOO and DOC, like insane, absolutely incredible.
Because it does this hard counters the auto resolve to the core thing that people do with like a Lucre Hulk and just
Death Stack.
DevStacks,
yeah,
yes, DevStacks. This immediately makes DevStacks obsolete. Like people can do it, but they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
You're gonna give them middle
works.
finger and say
Well,
"fuck you."
yeah.
I've got a
Just
question.
play it out.
And I could make
I-
it an unwinnable battle too, because these defense fleets do not take up pop cap. And
That is
That works. Can I ask you a quick question?
that's diabolical.
Yep.
Are you able to have it be harder depending on the more force they bring in, or easier, less hypothetically?
What do you mean, like
Or-
reactive? Oh, there's a
Yeah.
there.
Yes.
I could technically with the AICP perceptual, but if someone really wants that feature, I could probably do it. Right now, it just modifies based on tech level.
So
Like
quick,
certain fleets get stronger, certain ones get weaker as the war goes on. Like ORSF basically doesn't exist anymore by the end of the war. Anyway, you had a question?
I did. What you were
Yeah.
saying that death stacks are dead, and I missed the entire first half of it. What you've been doing?
Oh well, I mean, you can't win this through auto resolve. Right now, you actually can kind of gamey win it, because if the Republic has no units left, they will retreat sometimes, and that deletes the super dummy. But I mean, the fix for that is as simple as not letting the AI retreat with it. So
Yeah, making it an unretreatable object.
yeah, but basically, there's no way to win this normally right now. I do want to make it so the fleets, the dummy self-deletes if the fleet's been destroyed. But right now it doesn't do that. So there's literally no way to win this without the AI retreating. I do really like the Imperator in red.
Oh yeah, it looks nice.
It's quite sexy.
Okay.
Yeah.
It turned out very well. I find it funny that in DOC, like this overpowered thing, and in DOO it's like this meh. I exist.
It all right. It all right.
It's alright.
in Tech
It's,
1 and 2, it should still be a monster.
Yes, definitely, but it like is absolutely cracked.
In
It's
DOO,
super
yeah.
durable in DOO at least.
In DOO, it's
yeah.
nutty. I know.
Basically twice the durability of a standard.
Yeah, I don't exactly
So-
know
Pop
why.
capsule high.
So, does the I know aside from like the bug, do you think this will actually stop being able to core rush by like turn
Yes.
by week 20 by the time that you've got what's his face, the
Le-
Luca Hulk hero?
Let me put it this way. If I wanted to make it impossible, like literally impossible to win, I could very, very easily.
Yeah.
And there'd be
Yeah, I
nothing
know.
the player could do about it. Like
I
nothing.
know you said pop value, and these doesn't have pop value.
Well,
But,
even
like,
just pop value. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could keep the script the way it is and have the dummy never self-delete. I could even have it spawn in like infinite reinforcements. Like I could make it actually literally impossible to take Coruscant until like the defense fleet self-deletes after 50 weeks or something.
That sounds
I
horrid.
can make that literally impossible if I wanted to. It's just I don't know what exactly want to do there. And I also need to make the AI actually use this missile jamming ability. They don't really use that right now. I need to make a script for it, I think.
Okay, that's fair enough, because I mean, even because as it currently stands in DO, I managed to take Kuat and Coruscant with just
Yeah.
Washington on
And
his
those are
own.
the particles.
No,
yeah,
without. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Very
Words, I've got another question, and this is a little bit of a selfish ask.
Yeah?
Does this mean like AI ships
Oh,
that
shit.
are artillery will actually be used as artillery?
Well, what do you mean by that? That's mostly targeting range.
This is a little bit of biasy because what was it? My hero in Rooster's video decided to kiss the
Suicide
starbase.
Okay, well,
Mhm.
I should say those videos are using an outdated
Yeah.
free store. Or like, if you notice, like right now, where's Hark? Where the fuck are you? Well, he's dying to bombers, but he didn't bum rush the station.
Average
he is
Empire.
going to die though.
Average
is-
Empire at War Hero.
big tragedy.
You fucked up. Literally, all I need to do is get some fighters over here, but where are your fighters?
Hey, you've answered my question. Thank you.
Oh, here we go. They have someone trying to help, but it's not
Turbo
gonna be.
Jar.
Yeah, but he doesn't have turbo. he's fucked. There's
No, but
nothing.
your question is valid. I think heroes should no longer suicide charge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if you do want more like artillery behavior, well, there is a plan for that, like in the
Space
code
artillery,
already.
yeah. Right.
It's kind of crappy though. I don't know. It
Yeah.
caused some problems in Rachel's mod, and I think I made it less crappy there. But it's a very
Yeah.
imperfect plan.
No, I think we want to use turbo attack with long attack distance, so that should be sufficient, and destroy units. That should already give us enough. Nice.
In
As
theory,
you see,
would
the
it,
Imperator has been tanking the entire enemy fleet. They're no
Yeah.
joke in Duo.
to be fair,
Bye-bye.
there's a lot of what's it called? Captors and auxiliaries here, so
Yeah, these have like ions and everything. Like these should actually be pretty good at stripping its shields. They only just went down, and they have
Yeah,
siege turbos on the.
I don't think the Munis have actually been firing their siege turbos at it. I think they've been firing it about everything else in the fleet.
No, but
Maybe.
this
Yeah.
is better. Like, this is massively better to what I've seen before in DOO, where the AI would just bum rush the station and just be complete dumb. Well,
Yes.
can't put it like that.
Whoa.
Oh wow. It's the SPHT8. So it's PHAT.
It's a bit,
projectile that
it's
I
a bit
spent
chonky.
some time working on.
Why is it so chonky?
Yeah. If I make it smaller, the issue is it looks more disconnected. I might want to talk with
Oh.
Apple about how he manages his beams. Never did
Apple's
send me.
projectiles are amazing.
Yeah,
Apple is
yeah,
the master.
Apple is the probably the best
He said
projectile
he would send me
wizard
stuff
I
on
know.
that, but he never did. So I don't know.
Ask him
I figured
again. He probably forgot.
Yeah,
He's gonna remake him.
he's running.
And also,
He's running on about 1 hour of sleep at any given moment, so I wouldn't be surprised if he just forgot.
Oh,
AOE projectile as well.
Nice.
But anyway, so that's that.
cool.
Actually, do something real quick. I wanted to show off what's his name, Vark's Jedi Adventure Hero, because I gave him the unique ability. Because clearly I have nothing better to do with my time. Where is required station level? Nope. Don't need that to be a 3 anymore. I don't know why that even happened. Yes. And,
Wait.
oh, come on. There we go.
Not looking. Crap. Yay. Hours. Oh, did you give him a proper Jedi Insight ability?
Yeah, well, so originally I wanted to do again what Rachel's team had done, where they wanted to use Yoda's Force Sight ability. I don't think that works in space. I tried.
No, it needs an
I don't think
animation.
I even tried with animations. I don't know if it works at all in space. I basically how his works. It is different. I don't have any text for it, but it uses the same ability icon.
Yeah.
Is it basically doubles the vision while active for the entire fleet. So
Okay.
you basically just doubled your fleet vision. And because it's using lure, you can't turn it off. But he moves slower and fires slower while it's active.
Two tubes. Yay.
But you'll see once it goes away, the fleet vision will recede. Because it's basically just spawning a dummy that gives the bonus, and it's actually very simple. But the AI will use it intelligently. They won't use it while he's in the thick of combat or anything like that. It's really of much more use to the player than the AI. But I always like the AI to be able to use abilities. Anyway,
Yeah,
so now
should
it
be
goes
able to
away.
use abilities. Like, even if they're not particularly brilliant for it,
Right.
they should at least have the option to be able to as part of their
Right. Yeah, and at least it is kind of useful for them because even if the AI can what do you have a target plan? No. Wait. Target.
They seem to all just
Okay.
yeah.
Yes, they can target things through Fog of War, right? But they can't
Yeah.
shoot at it unless it's revealed. So
Yeah.
even for the AI, having reveal range means they can start shooting earlier. So it's still useful for the AI, just not as useful as it is for the player. But yeah.
Well, I can see the use case. I mean, we don't want to have AI use Fog of War because lag.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
There's a reason none of the other mods do it.
And yeah, the AI has cheaty vision anyway, don't they?
I'm pretty sure
Yes and no. They can see through Fog of War, that they can't shoot at it, but they actually need to have line of sight.
Okay.
The AI has cheaty vision in which they can see everything. They just can't act on that information until they're in range.
That's why if you're getting hit by artillery, that means that the enemy can see you. Like the
They
AI
have
can't.
a spotting unit, yeah.
Yeah. Because I know people get mad about being bombarded by the AI sometimes, but no, if the AI is bombarding you, they can see you. That's a hard rule.
Yeah. if you're worried about the AI, if the AI is hitting you and you don't like it, kill the thing that is watching you.
That's literally the point of the
Oh, I
game,
also
guys.
changed his fighter loadout to either Delta 7s or Eta 2s, just because it's a Jedi acclimator. I don't fucking know.
Oh,
Makes them
sounds-
slightly more
sounds
unique.
legit. No,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, if we wanted to, we could also give his own ADA, but I'm never too sure about that one.
Yeah, I mean that'd be a conversation with Vark, but I think he wanted him to be more of a. The AI just used it, which actually that wasn't the best use ever, but as you can see,
They use
tons
it.
of vision.
Yeah. No, I like that. And ADA 2s on a Jedi is definitely nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Eta 2s. Actually, one of my favorite Star Wars fighter designs.
Quick question for ROTI: should the Outer Rim Garrison have fire position instead of take cover?
Sure. I mean, it's just the upgraded version of Take
Because I
with
believe
increased fire rate.
501st has, or the other legions have fire position.
Very nice work with those parts. So those
I
are
also have the ion effect. Do I have any of those? Yeah, here we go.
Container, yeah, phase 1, 501st, heavy, have prox mines. No, they have phase 1 have take cover. No, they have fire position.
There
Yeah,
we
I'll give
go.
them.
So it's also got the ion. Shoot. Can I? Is it already gone away? No, you can still see it.
No.
I also
that's
added
very
the
nice.
yeah the ion stun effects to a lot of ships, not all of them yet, but
It's gonna be perfect.
anyway, yeah. So that's actually that's pretty much everything I had to show off. On my shitty little test build.
Okay.
That's cool.
But hey, the heroes haven't been suicided on either side, so you know there's that.
That is a massive
Yeah.
improvement. I mean, that is always the biggest struggle when coding an AI, especially for a mod like Days of, where it's so hero focused, is making
Right,
sure
right.
that the AI doesn't just immediately nuke their heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be it in
There's
AI
still
resolve and
I mean,
shit.
you've already
Oh,
seen they've lost them before anyway, but
Yeah,
it'll
especially
be a little bit more difficult.
especially hopefully the AI shouldn't what's it called? Lose their heroes in trying to fight like pirates and things, neutral third party factions.
Oh, yeah. They shouldn't use any ground heroes against pirates. Space heroes right now they use just because, unfortunately, all the space heroes use the same category masks, like like frigate and capital and all that, as normal ships. So it's hard to get around that.
Is there a way to exclude ships from being used in plans?
Yes,
They're
I'm
supposed
pretty sure
to
you
be.
can.
You could
Yeah.
put, for example, you could give them the hero ship category mask, and then have the AI never use that to fight other AI. That category to fight
Unfortunately,
other AI.
unfortunately, it doesn't really seem to consistently stop that behavior. I don't
That's
know.
why
I haven't tried it in a while. Maybe
why
I
I
was
was-
doing it wrong, but I remember trying that and it not working. So
It wouldn't surprise me if it was an unfinished feature of the game engine.
Yeah.
well, there's
it
a lot
was
of weird stuff with the plans,
something
like the
that-
percentages. I'm sure you've
Yeah.
seen that. Actually, Rachel started using them too. That I try to use like percentages in a lot of these plans. I don't think the AI uses the percentages for the task forces. I don't think it uses it at all. I think it uses like 100% if you have like 100%, but I have no idea how that all works. It's really.
You mean
dumb.
the weightages and all that, just where it's like 0, 1, 0, 8 and all that shit?
No, where you have a bunch of categories piped, and then at the end it says equals 100%, right?
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, if you try to do like 50% fighters, for example, it just says LOL, fuck you. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna ignore that. It doesn't seem to work. It's always possible I'm doing something wrong, but
No, I get that this might be universal across mods, hence them rewriting all those perceptuals probably.
yeah. I mean, I noticed none of the other mods use the. Well, they're gonna lose them. See, it's still not perfect, unfortunately. This guy should be nowhere near the fighting right now, but they're not gonna turn him back until it's too late, probably.
No,
That
we
is-
wanna trade it.
That is just a problem with the AI, unfortunately, is they drive too deep, and then by the time that they're willing to pull out, they've lost most of their hard points. And then they turn around, lose their engines, and lose the rest of their hard points on the already almost crippled ship.
Yeah. But as you can see, he
But-
lasted pretty long, at least.
but
It's
that's
basically
just
just him and the. Yeah.
The invincible doom tubes.
It's funny. Where'd that come from? I love that.
Doomtube? I think it's AOTR, is it?
I don't know. I just thought of that off the top of my head. I'm sure it's been said before, but I got it from.
Was it
whatever it was.
EWX? It was some community server called them Doom Choose. I want to say either
Oh.
AOTR or
It's
I
probably
have
Empire at
heard-
War. It's probably Empire at War X because the ones in AOTR suck.
I've heard them be called battle pickles as well.
Battle pickles.
I think that's more the CIS long stations from the what's it
yeah.
called? From
Republic at War.
no, they're from Clone Wars 2003 originally.
Well, yeah, but okay. I was thinking about
But yeah.
Empire War mod. Yeah.
Empire at War mods. They were
So-
first in Republic at War, I believe. Yeah.
As you can see now, the dummy is destroyed by the retreat. There's no more dummy. It's gone. I actually have
What's that
another one
big
down
on
here,
here?
but this is a
That
different one.
East
Bro.
their advantage beyond any other legion.
Oh, away. There we go. Show off the other fleet object that I have. It's all just testing crap, but different dummies for different things. So in this case, I want to get rid of you, actually, because you are starting units. I don't care about you.
Okay.
So this is Tech 2, so actually this might be a little bit weird. It was Tech 2. It's like the last true early war tech level. Come on, there we go. So this is a ORSF fleet, so it has more of the ORSF crap in it,
Okay.
including the texture that I made. A lot of shitty, crappy ships for the most part. But there you
I
go.
like that retexture of the acclimator. Looks very cool.
Yeah, I'm rather happy with how that turned out. Unfortunately, the lighting on this map is already kind of red, but
I think you get the
Yeah.
idea.
it did turn out, I think, pretty good. For a while, the engines were red too, but I fixed that. That was kind of bad.
It happens.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is an unwinnable battle for the CIS, so it's like, whatever. That's all I had to show off. So,
Cool.
I need to get back to work, probably. But at least you know I haven't just been dicking around for the last however long. Sometimes I get things done.
I feel like
It's
that
looking
sums
very
up.
promising.
I think that sometimes we get things done sums up literally everybody who works on mods ever.
Yeah. But yeah, I am really happy with the fleet dummy, and I will send it over, by the way, GP. As a means of combating the core auto resolve cheese, and even just core rushes in general. And then if you want to get rid of them, you can either there's several ways to get rid of them. You could have them like self-delete after a certain amount of time on the galactic map, or you could have a story event that deletes them. You know, like there's any number of things you could do. so that they're not always there. Or you could just have it where they get deleted if you defeat the fleet. You know, whatever you want to do.
I think I'm gonna do with the latter, to be honest. If you manage to power the item with a large enough force, then I'm okay with you having the right, because by that point, okay, you've successfully defeated the orbital defense fleets.
Yeah, I can even
Hey,
add a modifier for difficulty level if you wanted.
that's a good idea.
Stop!
That's
My
good.
penis can only get so erect.
Yes, this is.
I do want to say, GP, do let me know when this makes it onto the tester build, because I want to see how quickly I can try and overwhelm this.
I can push a prototype possibly
want-
tonight, tomorrow at the latest.
Because
I mean, this would be
What?
for DOO right now, right?
yeah,
Yeah, but it's very easy to change this. Like for DOC, all you would need to do is change the ships in the list, basically.
Oh, well, okay, that's
Um,
easy enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I-
a dummy. It's plug and play for the most part.
yeah.
Honestly,
That'd be
Bet I'm gonna
amazing.
start designing some icons tomorrow.
when it gets
But yeah.
into DOC, I do want to try and take Stanton again and see how much harder this makes it, and if it
Try and rush the.
because I mean I didn't have to build it, I didn't have to tech up because I was testing Stanton specifically, so I removed his tech requirement.
Hmm.
But I
GP, will you be able
managed
to do app preview in the thingy?
Yes, sir.
I managed to take like the entire core by like week 20 without
Here,
teching up.
Zadrius, if you want, fuck, where is mine? This is the. Can you see the Visual Studio code?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what I'm looking at.
Okay.
Or I
So
can
here's
see
how
it.
it works. You have a fleet
Think
PopCat
so.
budget,
Yep.
and so this means that at higher tech levels, this is mostly for DOO because like the Republic starts out pretty weak and then it gets stronger. So like Tech 0, 30, Tech 5, 40, it can be the same level all you want, like whatever. Then we have the actual ships, and I try to describe this like hopefully it's just simple enough that it makes sense. If you have PopCap, right, that eats into the budget, and so for example, if you have the Legator spawn, right, for this fleet, you only have 10 left over here. You only have 30 left over here. You can set it so it always spawns a certain kind of unit. So like for example, in the early tech levels, the big fleet will always spawn at least one invincible. Always.
Okay.
Start tech level, so tech level 0, you'll have invincibles. End tech, this is the last tech that will show up at. As you can see, there's a different invincible entry that starts at tech 3.
So
Genius.
as to quote GP, stop, I can only get 0.
You could technically spawn heroes through this too,
Oh,
by
for
just setting
God's
their maximum spawn to 1. But they wouldn't be permanent, right? Like it could happen
So wait.
again though.
What?
So you could, for example, have a generic fleet commander.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Fleet commander
Yeah.
hero,
Yeah.
and they will always show up. And for example, in early techs, you could have a defense fleet commander show up that would give big buffs to the fleet to make it harder to say bum rush Coruscant week 1.
Yeah, that'd be
week
very
10.
easy.
Oh,
You just want to set crew and have a maximum spawn of 1.
I'm
So if we had a-
that the inclusion of those random is going much earlier.
Yeah, and this basically I can use this guts. The guts of the code here is basically what I would use for random starting forces. It's just that would be galactic level, whereas this is
This
tactical.
is like tactical. Yeah, no, makes sense.
Oh my god!
Quick
Would
question.
this work for a scripted battle? What?
Quick question. You said like random starting forces for planets.
I didn't
How-
hear the last part of that. Sorry. What?
You said random starting units for planets. How difficult would that be to implement?
Well, this is kind of the hard part. The only thing I really need to do is basically I need to set up a a plot script that runs when you start the GC, and it
Mhm.
would the way I would probably do it now. There's several ways to do it. Several ways to skin an onion. A more precise way would be to make like a list of planets, and then have like Coruscant, for example, would have like a certain list,
Mhm.
and it would always spawn ships from that list, right?
Okay.
The other way to do it is just go through all the planets and figure out their faction ownership, and then just kind of spawn it generically from a generic list with the same pop cap and the same. It would be a variation of this. Like this is most of the hard part here. Like the randomization took actually a lot of effort to have it work in a way that is actually properly random. And
Okay.
I had a number of failed prototypes that were kind of shitty.
Okay.
You can even read my stupid comments.
So,
But
I'll
it's
just
still
fail
really
crap.
impressive.
Thank you.
oh yes,
I lived to-
I've been trying to figure out a way to do like random starting units forever because I hate having to like go through and like manually set forces for galactic conquests because it's like I just end up copying pasting the same forces everywhere and that's lame. So,
Yeah.
if there's any way that you'd be willing, I know that you're really busy with the DO mods, but if there's any way you could help me with this, I would greatly appreciate it.
Who is asking for my help? I'm sorry, I'm not good with voices.
It's me.
R3.
Oh,
R3.
Richard.
Yes.
R3D2. Yeah.
You can
okay.
call me either one.
Yeah. Yeah, I can help you out. I am going to be kind of busy at some point soon. But I can still like for example, when I get the random starting forces thing done, I do intend to kind of free release that in a way. And if you need me to like help curtail it, not curtail. What's the word? Tailor it
Amend.
to your mod, then I can help
Okay.
with that.
Okay, I would
I
really
mean,
appreciate
That
that.
you heard.
helped with someone's SQL mod, so
I did indeed hear human. I'm very I am very very aware.
I love the like small chance of spawning the shitty ships, like the Action 6.
Yeah.
You could only have that Tech 0 or Tech 1 for the normal fleets, but for ORSF, oh never mind, it's also 0
This you we might need to it well, if you would let us use this word, this would be such a godsend for us.
for what mod? For
Myself and him, it's an upcoming project that we're working on.
yeah, no, I intend obviously some credit would be nice, but yeah,
credit
I'm not intending for
always
this
given. It is always given.
just to be a DOM thing, unless GP says for me not to share this, but I don't think there's any I don't think GP has any intent to do that.
But
So
worst case, of course,
No,
you
maybe
can
for a
still
first
GP and
release,
GA.
but after
yeah, no,
I'm fine with people using this.
I would also say it would be nice if we get this out first and say, look at we did this.
Oh yeah,
We
I
have
know.
something unique for once. We are not stealing. Look at us. We can actually do
Oh.
shit.
No, you're
Then, like
forgetting
you were saying,
because it does the same thing as AOTR. You've obviously stolen it from AOTR, right?
it's been
Oh
stolen
yeah, of
from
course.
AOTR. Republic at War did the random reinforcement thing first, didn't they?
Oh yeah. No,
Uh,
they had the garrison upgrade, which is
Yeah.
script in the same vein.
it's
Got
kind
the
of
most
And you can
overpowered
also
ability ever put into an Empire at War, but that is.
I should say
It doesn't matter.
if you want that capability for DOM, like to be able to call in like say a smaller reinforcement fleet of random crap for a price, like pay 1,000 and then you can spawn in some fleet
Hey Zach.
or whatever.
Sorry.
Even wait,
That's also
Sorry.
doable. Just be some slight edits.
would it be
Yeah, but
possible?
let's
to...
keep it at that one. I do wanna see how that one works out, how it affects the gameplay of things, right? And then
And this is a
Well,
hard wall. Like this is this AI player. It doesn't matter. They wouldn't be able to get through this. So In fact, this is a bigger issue for the AI than the player because the AI can't go into a tactical battle and win, right? Like
Yeah,
the AI is always auto-resolving.
the AI
Yeah.
So
also,
it is a limitation.
the AI also wouldn't see necessarily that they can't win the fight until they're already committed. They can't just go into a fight, see the massive fleet, decide,
Well,
F that, no, we're leaving.
they
You know what I
kind of
mean?
can because I ramp up the AI combat power for these,
Okay.
but yeah, that is a concern. Like there are some hard balance issues here. Like the way that I have made this screw over auto-resolve cheese also screws over the AI. And that's why, for example, like the Selenon thing, this would be like an AI only. Like the player wouldn't, or at least on like normal difficulty, wouldn't have these defense fleets to just sit behind the entire match because that wouldn't, you could just auto-resolve every battle. It would be pretty boring. Unless I do
we'll
the
figure it out together. I want to see
Yeah.
this one trialed by combat, have testers have added, and then we'll go from there. I'm sure
And I do
there's
think-
gonna be
yeah.
lots of feedback to it.
I do think this is a good idea.
I can't
Really?
wait to try it.
It is insane that it's dynamic, because having actual like dynamics in this, that's gonna be insane.
I
for
like
the normal
everything
match.
to be, dynamic.
It's one of the things that AOTR doesn't do that well is that their defense fleets don't scale or aren't dynamic, especially with difficulty. So that if you're playing on normal because you're, say, a not very skilled player, you're still fighting the same defense fleet that you would be fighting on hard.
Right.
Yeah.
I can do a quick hack for the difficulty stuff. Let me see.
Sorry.
Where do I have difficulty? I used it somewhere.
If we can make the scale with difficulty, then I'm calling this a better garrison system than AOTRs. I genuinely will.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, all right, there we go.
I'm already calling this a better garrison system than AOTRs. AOTRs is
Like,
good, but
if you can have a actual defensive fleet dummy, like a whole fleet or type of fleet, that's gonna be amazing. And then on top of that, you then have dynamic garrison forces for Starbase. I think then we are in the money, right? That is gonna be perfect. No battle is gonna feel the same. No battle.
yeah,
Replayability times infinity,
Yeah.
right?
it is something that especially well, all RTSs suffer from, but Empire War especially, I feel, suffers from it. Is the moment you get to a certain point in the campaign, you've just won.
Right.
With this,
what's the point?
hopefully, it should help curtail that. At least very much delay it. Because you will still reach that point because you will eventually have enough economy and enough fleets that no matter how much you lose, you will win because you could just.
Yeah, the snowball is inevitable. He has the
But
borders to delay it as much as possible, right?
Yeah, being able to delay it as much as physically possible
And
is always the challenge.
And have that delay
Yes.
not feel frustrating to the player at the same time.
Yeah,
Exactly. You want to have it be realistic in a sense.
So words. You were saying earlier that you could tie this to, say, an upgrade object. Would
Yeah.
it be possible to have that upgrade object be on the galactic map instead of the tactical map?
I don't believe it's possible to spawn upgrade objects on the galactic level, unfortunately.
Could you have
unless you do something
Mm.
where it's like linked to a planet and then
you
self
have like a-
deletes if
Could you have like a dummy unit on the galactic level and then like
Yeah,
tie it to a
that's
Lua
what I mean.
script?
that you could
Yeah,
do.
probably.
You could check,
Yeah.
galactic perceptual equations to see if you have this unit, right? Like this dummy.
Yeah.
And then if you have that dummy, then do this. You could, but I don't know exactly how to do it. I know how to do it theoretically, but I wouldn't
That's
be able
fine,
to
yeah.
code that right now.
I just wanted to ask if you thought it would be possible rather than if it could.
Yeah,
be,
no,
rather than if you could do it.
I mean, EA,
'Cause-
actually AOTR I think does that too, but I know EAWX checks for galactic stuff all the time.
because one idea I had from my upcoming project is basically that you could on the galactic map build a Republic at War style reinforcement fleet, but it would be far less powerful because you have to pre-plan and you have to pay upkeep for it on the galactic map.
Yeah, yeah.
So it would be done via a dummy object. So it's
You probably
basically
wouldn't. Yeah. You probably wouldn't want to use super though.
No, in
You
that
know,
case, you probably would your capital question mark? I don't know.
Yeah, I there's still some things to figure out. Because I'm starting to realize, yeah, this could actually really screw over the AI. But again, like when I made this originally, I was thinking this is something that also like automatically deletes after a certain number of weeks. Like for example, Kuwait could have like a fuck huge defense fleet for like 50 weeks that prevents anyone from taking it. But then after 50 weeks, it's gone, and then anyone can, if they're strong enough, take Kuwait. So that was an
actually really
idea
like that
that I
idea.
had.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I
if
would
you
have
can
saved the
modify
earlier.
this to upgrade or something that what Zad's idea then had, so the player has to interact with it, then it might be better. But that will require a lot of tinkering and
testing out for sure.
If you can do that as well, you could set it so that the player can go, well, I'm pretty well, say Kuat's on the front line. Oh God, build this upgrade object, and it'll stick around for say 10 weeks, and you're like, so you're basically you're hiring a defense fleet for 10 weeks to orbit Kuat,
right?
Which would be a really kind of cool concept.
I really like that idea, yeah, but that would probably be something for the future. For now, I'm fine with this as a theory crafting type of deal, right? And then you can go on from there, I guess.
And I'm trying out a very simple, hacky difficulty multiplayer now.
I've got to just drop out real quick. I will be right.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. This may not
Also, my
work. I feel
apologies
like
for
I'm being
dying.
blocked.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
good.
You're still alive, I think.
I hope so.
I meant the hideous coughing.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Well, I
Oh,
figured
yeah,
that it was. I figured that's what you were talking about, but I was like,
I just need to grab a screen cap real quick.
Oh, I got that.
And the Discord overlay was being a pain and not disappearing.
Why are we having two of the ATR tiers? Did he duplicate?
One?
What?
Why do we have two of them?
I don't know. They just. It's when I dropped him in.
That. Let me guess. This is a company with him and then 3 normal ATRTs.
Yes.
Right.
No,
So
it's
if
an
one of the-
escort.
It is.
I made them escort. Yeah, I used the other that you made. Walker.
Oh my goodness.
For the
Oh,
first
that's
one.
bad. What could cause that then? I guess you could have some
I
really
mean-
weird map
I mean-
glitches where it.
Let me double check this, but I'm 99% certain I deliberately made it be an escort. My anyway. My Empire Heroes. Where is it? ST TRT. Nope, it's escorts. Escort
Well,
ATRT.
I can look at the
That's a
code
new.
later.
That's a new bug.
Mm-hmm.
So what does the escort tag do again?
Oh, nothing. These are escort units. Avoid this
Oh.
exactly.
As in,
If
they
they're base
are.
units, then there's a chance that the hero duplicate.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if those
So,
are
as in,
Does
they.
that duplicate on the galactic?
When we say escort, we're generally talking about spawn garrisons. There is an entirely separate escort tag that the Death Star uses, but I don't even think that works on ground.
Okay.
No,
I don't
I'm
think
pretty
so
sure
either.
it doesn't. And it will only work if you bring in the fleet with, because there is a function that, well, the Death Star.
Yeah, I've never actually tried using it. Go figure, it's some hard-coded bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, it is interesting from a theoretical standpoint, i.e., if you're on the defense, you can have units automatically spawn in with escorts. You don't even drop them in or anything. They're just there. They exist. Not even sure if they
Yeah.
contribute to PopCap, if I'm being honest. But it is interesting, but with Lua, obviously, it's much more elegant.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, yeah, I think
'Cause,
the dynamic aspect.
Yeah.
This is slowly loading, and then I will try and see if the difficulty modifier,
Oh, this is gonna be awful to fight.
or if I
Oh,
just
wait,
completely
this isn't the map.
break the script.
Which map did I thought this was Ariadu's map for a second.
Is Ariadu's map that bad? I kind of like Ariadu's map.
I
No,
like
it's-
Ariadu.
It's great to defend. Attacking these two alleyways is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you have a way down the broken bridge on the right side, right? You know that.
Repulsor
No.
lift transports are a good hack for Snap in general.
Hmm.
It is choke pointy, but I honestly feel like there's a place for choke pointy maps.
Definitely.
Choke pointy maps are always fun on the defense. Like,
Yeah.
Some of my favorite invasions have been trying to take Ariadu, though. Like, I think I've probably posted more screenshots invading Ariadu than of any other planet, just because like I
pretty
kind
sure
of
you
like
did,
the
yeah.
fog. It's a challenge. I don't know.
Oh, I should have dropped the advanced AT-AT. Dang it.
Yeah,
but you dropped the one that makes everything super slow.
No, Kodo
No.
was not in this one.
Never remember who's who.
Oh, I already fucked it up. I forgot to add a then somewhere. Go figure.
Oh, did you?
Yep,
Did
there
you
it is.
play-
I forgot to add then after hard. That's classic. Classic words are cool. Scripting. It may be broken.
at
I may
least
have
you-
to load the autosave again.
You will probably have to reload, yeah, or load an entirely new save or something.
I wish you could.
Normally, just autosave works.
Go on, Najir. Go kill these
I need
Mandalorians.
I need to talk with Farseer and slaughter.
Wait, why are they
It's
moving
so
so
much
fast?
effort. They have Stim Pack.
Oh, I was about to say, like, why do they just move that fast naturally?
Yeah, I need to load again.
No,
The Mando infantry needs them desperately. Those were like, God, these are like 3 years old by now. Like 4 years even.
Mando infantry is a bit of
Dead.
in a bit of a weird spot.
Repeaters versus Mando infantry.
Ah, yes, T-21's the anti-heavy armor weapon.
Yes. Okay, let's see. So this is
They will
medium
ignore
difficulty.
Beskar, by the way. All the heavy blast rifles and repeaters and bowcasters ignore Beskar.
Very good.
So they should be.
A
especially
reason
good.
for it to be overpowered.
Yes, so
This
they-
hero
they-
was such. I don't even know why I coded. I should have just.
Whoa! Player
Huh?
object is nil value. That's new.
And so
That's an entirely new bug.
I did think when looking at the hero, why did GP accept this as is? I'm going to be entirely honest.
Because I'm a moron. That's nice. That's it.
Yeah, that's
Frankly, I don't know why I accepted. I guess I'm just too nice. Can't
What?
say no.
Which hero are we talking about?
The 1038th Dragons Company, basically a repeater legion.
Oh my god, that's right.
They
That's the
are-
one that
They're
Gil was talking about earlier.
nine heavy weapons
Oh my
across
god.
split across 3 squads. Oh no, wait,
18.
No,
18 heavy
18.
weapons.
Yeah, it's nine.
But
Yeah.
Frank, not. I said I'm gonna reduce the amount, and guess what reaction I got? Legitimately, I'm not making this shit up. He hissed at me like a fucking cat or something, or snake or whatever.
That's
I didn't even know that droids were capable of.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
there we go.
listen to this loadout: 1 sergeant, 1 grenadier, 3 DLT-19s, 3 T-21s, 2 E-11s times 3.
oh my.
All right. So the hard multiplier works.
Very
There's a
nice.
huge fleet now.
And even worse, plus 10% damage, plus 10% defense for all Imperial Army troopers.
Oh my god.
But don't forget the -5% speed that human.
Oh yeah, the minus 5% speed that only affects this one squad, those 3 squads. not the rest of the Imperial.
No, I
Army.
made that. I cheated and affect all infantry. So he makes.
Oh,
infantry
you had that affect all infantry.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
how-
there's a Legator. The Legator spawns in with the hard multiplier.
Oh god.
Based.
So there's your
Based.
hard defense fleet.
Oh my
they got
God.
invincible
Oh
too,
my
Legator.
God.
Wait, pause. Legator, Invincible, VSD1, Venator,
Better.
Acclamator, Dreadnought Heavy Cruiser, DP20, Arquitans, Carrack, C70.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Absolutely based. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
The Republic
based.
is done.
That's your
effing
hard
around.
difficulty fleet. They really don't want to lose Dantooine. I want to see if the CIS retreats. They should.
Hey,
This is
GP,
bullshit.
They're doing
how
it.
many of those things? How many Legators did the Republic have in law?
Let me check. Actually, I think
Wasn't it
was quite
5?
a few. Six?
I
We
was
can
like,
bump it up a
5 would
bit
be
because
a-
they have like 10 subjugators and a devastator on the CIS side.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah,
can bump
because half of the law is written by a CIS. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not. I was gonna call
Supremacist.
them something, but I'm
It
not
was
going to.
7. And they built 7. No, 3. It's 10.
Don't forget Service
And
blew one of them up.
Service blew one
Oh,
of them up, and the
Because of
last
course
one
he
was
did.
then used as the test bed for the Bellator, I guess. Even though the size doesn't match at all, but whatever.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's us.
Aren't Legators like the
This thing is like 40? No, 50. Well, of
I was gonna
course,
say like
what's the Legator
15-ish
size?
kilometers.
Really? Oh, look at that! It just did a 180.
Oh, it did the
Classic.
it did its dance move.
It's firing so many shots, it doesn't even need to look at them.
Yeah.
Its aft guns are enough to still kill the entire fleet.
Why are you not retreating? This is bullshit. Come on.
The AI should have retreated here because they have a hero and are overmatched.
You stupid.
They think you
Yeah,
can win.
I mean, the CIS is like full PopCap actually. Okay, now they're
Maybe
not, but they were.
I was gonna say maybe they don't consider themselves overmatched for some reason.
Maybe not yet. They totally will though.
Oh,
This
it did the
Yeah.
thing. Oh no.
Only
It-
8 plus kilometers.
Wait.
Huh.
is
So
anime
it-
teleport noise.
It's not teleporting. It's moving. It's flipping on the z-axis. We just can't see it because it's a 2D plane. We're looking at a 2D plane.
Ah.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
space is 3-dimensional, so that makes
Yeah, space is 2-dimensional, right, guys?
Bill
That's
Nye
why
the
everything's
Science
more
Guy.
applied in
Poor
Star Wars.
Wilson.
Okay,
Is
they are pushing the Marauders forwards, but I'm wondering if that's because they're trying to target its aft hard points. So decided they had to move closer to try and get into range.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Let me see.
SSDs are always weird in the AW. I gotta lie.
Yeah,
These guys are actually trying to go over here, presumably kill these.
Oh my god, the bomber spam.
Yeah, these are all targeting like Corvettes
yeah,
and
it's
stuff
because
right
they've got a
now.
Legator and a Venator in the fight. What do you expect? The Republic has fighter superiority.
Oh, by and far.
I mean, the
I also-
Legator is basically our mandate. In that sense.
It is.
It is.
Don't forget
it is.
the invincible on top of it all. Like,
Oh yeah, of
I-
course.
I will say, GP. I know you do tech level based for the Venators.
Yeah.
Now that the AI can get Legators and things as part of the defense fleets, again, not something that should be done immediately. It might be worth making lower tech fighter loadouts for them.
oh,
So that you get correct era fighters as opposed to like having V wings in like era
Well,
whatever.
this will never spawn in unless it's Tech 4 or higher.
Yeah.
Like there's 0 chance of this spawning before Tech 4.
Oh, fair enough then.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
everything.
I think it should. I get your point. I think it
I
should
was-
work itself out.
yeah.
to be honest.
I was more thinking for things like I could never remember which one I was thinking of. But it's
I mean, I guess
It's one of
Acclimator
those-
comes to mind.
But they have earlier tech as well. They have a Tech 0 loadout and a
Yeah.
Tech 4 loadout.
Oh, jeez. One of
I know
the repeaters died.
One?
3
No,
more to go.
3.
You lost one squad. He lost one squad out of the 3. The other 2 are practically untouched still, and he's
Oh, wait.
won the battle.
Oh no, I lost the individual
Yeah,
hero.
He's still got his engine.
The 3 squads are fine.
The
Fuck
3
out of
no,
there.
the 3 squads are fine. He just lost the hero.
Blow up, blow up. Ah, it would have
Oh, who left?
Arcus.
Please. Why haven't
Get
you
him.
retreated?
Get him.
This is ridiculous. What is debug window?
The
have to
AI,
say
I
about
think,
this?
has the hero lost his engines?
No, he's not actually. He still has engines. He has no shields and he lost a ton of health. But
Because I think
where
that
is retreat?
can stop the AI from retreating sometimes, in my experience. When the AI loses engines on,
Yeah, they
don't
don't want to retreat him anymore after that.
They can't, because they know they'll lose them, so they'll stick in the fight longer because they've lost engines.
I'm trying to find the retreat. Here we go. Nope, they still don't want to retreat. Retreat priority is at 0 right now. Don't go back in. It's to kill a charger. That's stupid. Where even is this thing?
The charger will be right at the back with the Venator, probably.
I can't even find the charger. And here it is. There's one charger, and it's all the way back here.
There's one charger that's currently protecting the Legator's engines.
Hey, engines are important, right?
Yeah.
I was showing off the engines now.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Now
Show me your engines, baby.
Your
Here,
engines.
Still, it's not lost shields, by the way.
Dude.
Radar, though.
There we go. Get out of there. Oh my
I
god.
think
Get
they
out
lost
of here.
the entire rest of
No.
the fleet.
No!
4,
Don't
3,
turn around! What are you
2,
doing?
1. He's lining up for the
Yes! Out
jump.
of the-
He made it all.
Let's go.
He was literally the only survivor.
The rest of the fleet did
I
not
think-
make it.
I think he's the only survivor. I think he actually is. Wait,
Is he?
I want to see.
He survived. He lives.
He did. He's, I think, the only survivor of that entire fleet.
Oh my god.
It's been a moment.
I just realized.
I
So
think he lost every hard point except 1 point defense gun that was on like 2% health and the engines. That ship is half crippled, bleeding with its tail
it'll be
between its
fine.
legs.
But with
Game's
this system,
frozen.
does it also mean that you could theoretically have a Coruscant defense fleet?
Yep,
Yeah,
yeah,
Yes,
that was the
you fight
idea.
against- Ooh.
Um,
Ooh.
I need a KDY defense
I
fleet.
mean, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
a dummy object, isn't it?
Yep.
It's
And we have a lot of different variants planned for.
I honestly think a Coruscant defense fleet, at least in my opinion, should
Human.
probably just stay. So even late game,
Yeah.
if you go there, it's just gonna be a major speed bump. Well,
I would do the
end
same
was.
for Rex's. Both
Yeah.
capitals,
think-
in my opinion, should have, and the important same way.
I
Sorry,
guess
Sasha.
you can also do like planets that are meant to last long in lore, like the Empire never attacked them in the lore or whatever, or the whatever.
Oh, I actually have some weird.
can have a defense fleet to basically encourage the player to follow the law, at least for
I
a
had a
while.
Galactic Free Store crash there. Actually, I need to figure that out. See what's going on.
Is that,
it's better now, but something weird
Yeah.
happened.
What did you?
Oh, I was like, yeah, we can absolutely run wild with this because especially in a story heavy mod, we can dip around
Remember with Nil.
random fleets
Look
onto
at that
important
later.
planets like Moncala that we can always have one, Kuat can always have one, that kind of thing. Make them really hard to take.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
happy
that,
to collaborate with you on that one as well. Give you icons and all that shit. Like this
Yeah,
system
we're-
is genius.
It is peak. Words has made peak here.
Like this is gonna hopefully that the entire combat scenario make the player actually think and consider. And if they run in and then die, sorry, you didn't scout.
Can't do anything
Honestly.
about that.
Yeah.
Or if you think you can
this
auto-resolve,
might
cheese your
be-
way through it.
This might be an argument to. Do you? I can't remember off the top of my head. You guys have like Viper probes and things, right? Already?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you mean Viper probes? You mean probe
As in,
droids,
like,
or?
Probe droids, yeah.
Not
we
that
do
any
for
of the
all
YouTubers
factions.
use them, but
Yeah, for all
you know,
factions.
None of
But,
the
like-
YouTubers have used it so far.
Yeah,
I
It's
think
very
Carrot- I
obnoxious.
think-
It will
I think
force
Carrot
players
used them.
to actually use them. Is my point? Is
I
the
think-
point I'm going
I
with
think
here.
Carrot has actually used them. Carrot is like the only YouTuber who I think actually bothers to read
Because-
tooltips and see what she can actually build.
To be fair, at the
In her
moment,
video, she used the spy droids.
at the moment, you don't really need to use probe droids like at all, in my
I
opinion.
mean, I don't know.
I would
Um,
use them on spy heroes. The information is still important.
yeah, but
I'm-
I can build up the Imperial, whatever it's called, intelligence.
Okay, if you're
center
playing
on Coruscant.
Empire, but even then, that doesn't give you
That's
perfect
also,
info.
and
but
it's
it
also
gives-
later on down the text.
It gives me enough intel to make to make a decision on whether I'm attacking.
Oh,
or
you
not.
you weren't there when I did when about Persia, because I said
No, he
to him
wasn't.
I would rather have it be a localized
Area.
structure, an area thingy, kind of like the buff and spine and all that.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think that
like-
makes it a lot more appealing
Yeah,
rather than this being a
definitely.
global spy net.
My point was that you should encourage players to use probe droids.
Yeah, no, definitely. I
Yeah.
mean, I
Uh,
could even see a point of returning that little to every
damn it.
faction where you can only see if the planets are occupied if you have a little bit of infrastructure built up on it. Because currently we just show the entire right from the start, right? And I even reveal every planet. But even that can technically go still if we really
be fair,
need to.
I don't.
is this
think-
guy a major?
No, he's not.
I've
Pretty sure
killed
he's
him
not.
already.
Did we not decide?
No, he's not. He's
He's not.
perma-dead.
He's permadead, yeah.
I
I killed him.
Have you killed my hero
less
yet?
machine.
My Mando hero yet?
Which one's yours?
Cantrath.
Is anyone pissed off that
Well,
one
then.
YouTuber auto-resolved the battle with like every
He's a
Yes.
Mando
stealth.
hero?
Stealth hero, independent.
Oh, inside, yeah,
Right,
I'm not
no.
really that content, to be honest. I'm kind of disappointed.
He even made that his thumbnail, and then it's like, dude, you killed him in an auto-resolve. Boring.
Yeah, you
as
don't
hell.
even know what he's doing, right? Like,
What was?
okay, cool, you read his tooltip, you were
Who-
blaming about it, then auto resolve,
Who was
But
this?
why?
and he's not even winning. Like, he's actively
He is
campaign-
losing. He's
the,
doing
the
terrible.
AI is gonna dumpster fire him any second.
Rooster.
I'm just waiting at this point, in all honesty. I
Sorry,
mean, we
I'm
should
just
have the
like,
rule that
Is it the Wandering Twins?
No,
So-
twins aren't mine.
twins are
That's Tyson, I think.
Tyson, or in a friend of Tyson, and which
I
I
think it
think
was
is
a
their
friend
name.
of Tyson.
Yeah.
But I think I've killed your hero then.
Yeah,
Tyson's
he's a-
heroes.
she's a
don't
raiding
know,
hero, so it wouldn't surprise me. She's independent. If she's an individual, she tends to get individual hero treatment, infantry hero treatment of getting demolished.
Oh, it's a golem one. Shit.
you thought.
I thought it was a golem too.
Why do they bring Ragnar Wix in the fleet anyway?
It's a
Crush
crush fleet.
It's a crush.
I thought I got rid of Crush Plan doing that in DOC. Because like in DOO, the AI will never do this anymore to the
Is
player.
that Spy's
Oh my
space
god,
station
the
model?
AI.
Yes, that's her car down.
Well, how did you get it to apply to every space station level and not just the level 5?
She sent me T1 to T5.
Oh.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's just different
GP,
models.
we've got some text.
Yeah, I'm aware there's some
Okay.
missing of these Mandos because fuck I'm gonna do with them because half the producers is technically Mandel Motors, but it doesn't really make much sense now, does it?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
you
of
just
course.
get rid of the producer category for things that you don't know the producer, basically.
Yeah, I was
Whole-
thinking of doing that, or either put unknown, because well, not everybody has a set
You
producer,
could-
especially our.
You
So there's that.
you could
They
also,
also-
do.
Make your
you could-
own GP
and say
Star
you-
Works.
You could do something like AOTR did for their A wings and have like Mandalorian underground engineering, for example.
I could do that. Yeah.
There's also with the Mandos, Mandel Motors worked a lot with Ibrikia. You could.
Yeah.
put
No,
as-
Brickia is definitely gonna like. So we have Subpro and the other one, Sursa.
Yeah.
That combination one is definitely. The
It-
mass drivers of Apple, love it. Love
Yeah,
these
man.
ones so much.
Chase Master,
Apple
no
is
joke.
Apple is very good at doing
Oh, have you
mass
seen
driver.
the new mass drivers yet? Where these things are really.
mass.
I don't know if I
cooked.
have. Oh, are those the like little yellow
Yes,
things? Yeah,
the,
yeah,
the,
those look
the
really
little
nice.
ones and the smoke aids. Apple cooked. Really,
Why?
really cooked. Those ones.
The
I hate
problem.
this.
I need to send a new free store code over to DOC so they stop doing this conga line bullshit.
Yeah, that would be
Conga,
nice.
conga, conga,
Conga,
conga,
Conga, conga,
conga, conga.
God, so cooked.
How am I meant to kill all of these fucking Mando
You're not.
fighters?
You're not.
You're not.
Answers.
I don't even think
Lancers.
Lancers would do. They would do. They would do good. They would do good. I mean,
Lancers
these
are
are.
pretty good.
Raider. The
Yeah.
way you do it is Raider Swarm.
Yeah, Raiders are also pretty decent. People.
I love the Raider. I
Eh.
absolutely adore the Raider.
I prefer Lancer.
I like Lancers for escorting ISDs, but for generic all-purpose anti-fighter duty, Raiders.
They are really tanky.
Okay, we're gonna kill the Chase Master, and then we'll just give up.
I do really like the Mando Chase Master.
Giving up, you're gonna get executed for your
Yeah.
refusal to stand
Cowardice.
your ground at an important
Failure.
Imperial planet.
Your failure will be
Your failure
be
cannot be
noted.
tolerated.
you will receive a visit from the ISB.
Oh, don't worry, they're
that's
already
actually
questioning me after almost losing the co-op.
ISB, open
I
up.
did a Mando. I did a Mando playthrough a bit ago, and I nearly ripped my hair out after hearing 4 clan wicks from the fighters
Yeah,
for the 50th time.
that is gonna be the next big thing, which we gotta figure out.
Like that, just check out
Yeah.
the screenshot channel.
Yeah,
I personally don't mind if there is like clan-related ships, like in my opinion, but if it's the only anti-ship fighters,
Yeah, no, I get
to-
that.
that then is
Yeah.
to me an issue.
It's the problem is with Mando lore that I've found is that clan witches trying to write Mando lore is that clan wicks is so prevalent but so insular. Like it's like they're this heavily isolationist group that wants nothing to do with Mandalorian lore, yet they make up about 75% of Mandalorian lore.
Make it about 85, because frankly, Bakura is the only one actually doing it. Now Elia, but still.
I mean, I'm here, but
My
I'm
one
waiting.
is
I'm waiting to
Rest in
submit the
peace,
rest of my
Cassandra
clan
Clare.
for when you're doing Mando stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
In
And
the late,
I know
I've-
Tyson is basically removed anyway. He doesn't care.
Because you told him that.
I mean, I removed him.
Yeah.
Like, I can't have a person actively working against what we are doing here.
Yeah.
Right?
What do you
Plus-
do now?
Nothing. He just was inactive and clashed with Eldris, and so I opted to both of them because Eldris was just inactive. He was fine with it. He doesn't mind. He's too busy anyway. And with Tyson, I just said, "Bye bye. Have a great time. We weren't supposed to be here anyway. I don't know why I'm doing American accent."
The Velox, at least, like
Got
was
all
it
deep.
Carvala, definitely could be split off from Wix lore, especially after
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the one who made all the fucking hard points actually function on that
No,
stupid.
no, I'm fine with
fact-
the Velox, but not as the Kalevala, more Velox. If we keep the Velox, then I'm tempted. that because it's
I
a nice ship. It's unique.
It is. I like that ship. I didn't mean removing it. I just like removing it from the Wix lore because like that was
Yeah,
another
yeah.
Wix ship.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm including the Velox in my Mando faction, but as a
It could be even like a steamer.
I'm doing it as a thingy unit.
I remember when all of that like back then happened, and I made what's his name, Zarn, to just be one one of the only Mandos that's not against the Mandalore.
Oh yeah, that is also really ironic.
Oh man.
And then I think I don't know if it was to him or it was to like Aldris's hero, where he essentially just called him a Bakura simp.
I
That would
don't
be Alphys.
remember.
I think it was Aldris.
I just would have called you a
It's-
Bakura simp.
Yeah.
Also, need
Yeah,
to
because-
add a line of code that makes mines a not opportunity target, so that the AI doesn't actively go around destroying all of them like it is right now.
I hate
So kind
mouse.
They're great, aren't they?
I do find it so funny though that for the longest time you had like two main people doing Mandalorian lore, and both of them were of the but my
Polar
super
opposite.
special guys hate the Mandalore. But also
Yeah,
hate
that's
each
true.
other.
No, you're completely right. I had two active against the main lore.
But
And
also
frankly,
hate each
I'm so tired of this bullshit that I'm just gonna say, okay, fuck you in particular, you're out.
Honestly, I would say again, it would have been fine if they were one or two heroes.
Yeah.
But the fact
Or
that
it
it's
wasn't
like
the majority.
it's
the
like
majority.
70-80% of heroes are
Yeah.
we hate the Mandalore. We don't want to be we don't want to be part of Mandalore.
Well, of the Crusade, so to
Tyson.
say.
Oh yeah, of the Mandalorian.
I
Like-
frankly, I could see him become marginal. Bransky. I'm fine with a couple of heroes staying. Himself, Sophia, and Jan. Like these three, I'm fine with keeping. These are cool. These are unique heroes, and they give him a little bit of flavor, right? But
Oh,
the other
God.
ones, okay, Ragnar. Ugh, I guess I can work with him. But the other ones, whatever.
John Wicks, we can't get rid of John Wicks.
No,
He's-
no,
can't
Jan needs
lose
to stay.
John Wick.
He's grown attached. I like him. He's cool. He's
Have
a
you
cool
seen-
idea.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
I mean,
movie?
yeah,
Tyson didn't even come out with him. You did.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that
fine.
was one of your heroes, GP.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm advocating to let this boy stay.
You can't say you've grown attached to him when you're the one that wrote it in the first place.
Actually, I think Sophia is the weakest of all the Wix heroes because Ragnar is, pretty cool.
Ragnar gets infantry X score, Jess, and he's in.
Yeah,
How
but he's a
does my
vehicle
hero stack
hero.
up?
Yeah.
But
We
yeah,
don't have many vehicle heroes for the.
in
Mandos.
order to expand just like a bit of a variety of the Mandalorians, I had made or put in the like submission for the Kiramtal clan.
Your failure will be noted, human.
Oh, he killed Tyson, so he did not fail.
Who
He
made
lost
the jetpack
Harada.
hero again? The what's her name?
That would
Dad,
be mine.
may I introduce you to Retaliation?
The one with the jump pack blitz ability. That would be mine.
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah. I like that one.
I love that ability. I'm so
I'm-
glad that you made that work.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised it worked as well as it did, because you even get the sound of the jetpack, and I wasn't sure I'd be able to do that. I thought that was like hard coded, but
That's
the
gonna
fact
be
that you
fun if
managed
we
to-
ever do
I'm
this. Bleh, Scheiße. Well,
I am going to be entirely real. I'm going to look at how you did that, and I'm going to try and replicate that.
by all means, I mean, actually, all I really did for that is it's Berserk, but I just changed the name of the animation so that it's the Force attack. What's it called? Force something animation.
Force leap or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the one that
Yoda
Berserk
has.
uses. And I didn't actually need any really special code. One thing you are going to want to do, if you mess around with Berserk, this is very important actually. you want to
Yeah.
make sure that the hard XY constraints, like for the infantry models and the hero, are pretty
Yeah.
small. Because if those are like anything above 3, it starts causing issues where the berserk person will get stuck on the collision of the infantry but not do damage, and so
Okay.
you want to really look out for that because it can really fuck that ability up.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, like I was wondering what the fuck's going on. Why isn't this ability working? That was why. So
Hard XY constraints.
yeah, you want to make sure it's low on the hero and ideally on all the infantry that the hero is going to fight. Ideally.
That's good though. Because
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't think I had to do anything else special for her actually. I think it's pretty
Yeah,
straightforward.
if I remember rightly, it was a pretty straightforward process.
Mm-hmm.
Zad, is he still disappointed with me?
Yes, you still lost the planet.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the eventual rework of the Mandos because I like the Mandalorians generally, but
I
Aryan
love the Mandos.
definitely.
They're fun to play, actually. I do think the Mando faction, especially now it's been like reworked several times. The roster's complete. They have a semi-unique playstyle. They're similar between the Rebels and the Empire.
Yeah.
I actually think the Mandos turned out pretty good from a gameplay perspective.
Yeah.
It's just the
Lord.
flamethrower bug. It killed all the containers.
I can't wait until you do get around to reworking them, Mando's GP again, doing your Mando stuff again. Because I got a few heroes. I'm not too set on what they are physically, if you know what I mean. So I can tweak them around as to what you need them to be.
That will be nice, yeah. Well, I'm also looking forward
Assault.
to getting on these other
Use
ones.
assault. It gives him a speed bonus. Use assault quickly.
Run assault.
It's gonna be too late.
No, he
No,
might
it's
get it
fine.
out if he can put in. If he can sacrifice the infantry, he sacrificed enough infantry. He got it out.
Oh, the container bug is so annoying.
How does that?
Yeah, the jetpack ability can kill the infantry container sometimes, and I don't know why, but it seems to really like doing that for the indigenous. I don't know if they have some setting that's different. Bye-bye, Krotos.
The bait has worked. The bait has worked. Bait and switch.
Yes.
All
The fact
according to
that you
plan.
Actually
Oh,
managed to
he
get him
was the
out.
last.
Yeah, it was all
Whatever
part
you
of.
say.
That was in no way part of any plan.
Yeah, trust. He's the
Trust the
secret.
process.
Trust the process. No, I think the indigenous have a custom container setup that is different to what usual infantry has, and
Yeah.
they are also something which we rework in the future. Faction.
Yeah, big plan.
Zad, it was all intentional. Just like the attack on Kuwok.
Oh,
It
God,
was-
Max
it
on
was,
firepower is so busted.
It was an ambush, was it? You were luring them into a trap with a lightly defended world, and it definitely wasn't just you forgetting to build defenses and letting
Yes.
them get too close.
How did they survive that? That's bullshit.
Because Rancors are bloody busted. Rancors, I'm pretty sure if GP's using roughly comparable to base game Rancors, they've got about the same health as an 88.
Oh, yeah. I, don't
I haven't touched rankers at all, so yeah, that might
Yeah,
really
they've
help.
got about the same health and durability as an 8080. They're
I think they
ridiculous.
updated their armor because we do have beast
yeah.
armor. Because I had the idea of adding beasts to some factions in the future. Mainly
Yeah, I
rankers
think-
and the likes.
I think
Mandos
that
have beasts.
Rancors all have
They-
beast armor.
at
I know on
the
Mirker
Technically,
They get
technically,
full
Mirrors.
Is Mirror B? I mean, I guess Mirror is.
they have a anti-force sensitive beast on there, and
Jan
then
Wicks has his
Yeah.
puppy.
Yeah,
Voice
yeah,
Mirror.
you have the Vornskrew.
Dathomir.
Workers have
Dathomir has
Technically-
the,
Technically, we could have
Rancor
Mandalorians riding Rancors as like a mainstay of the faction.
Well,
That'd be
I tried
cool.
that.
You and me tried
I
that.
couldn't.
We failed miserably.
I know it was
I
a
tried
try.
to.
I'm just saying it could once more be a thing.
Night Sisters
No.
currently have that, and they currently have Beast Large armor type as well, I believe.
Yeah.
You know, we tried to swap the models out. Be a Mandalorian self Night Sister, and it just didn't.
Yeah. We could have Mandalorians riding accolades or whatever if the model existed.
I wonder what the defenses are like on Merkur, actually.
On where?
Merkur.
Here 4 yard.
ISP.
Kyros, they're gonna kill
Kyros.
your Raider.
Get the Raider out of their GP.
GP.
Yeah, GP's obviously the captain of that Raider.
GP is playing, and A-Human's just streaming GP's gameplay.
Yeah, obviously. I'm definitely not just mangling names because I'm coding for too long. I'm just gonna release it RTI tomorrow. I can't be asked to release it tonight.
Real.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh, nice.
It's finished.
Nothing! They
yeah,
rebuilt
start-
Sophia.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Oh.
cheers.
Hyperion Squadron's still alive.
That's interesting. Those
Yeah,
ones I probably need to attach to a hero as well. To be honest.
I can't wait until you get around to doing these. So many.
Could
I can't
attach
wait.
them
I
to
love the
Sophia.
my
Yeah,
favorite
sure,
unit.
Sure.
My favorite unit in the Mandalorian faction is the Kandosi Dreadnought. Kandosi Dreadnought, standing by.
Neo did an awesome job with.
It's awesome. It's so awesome.
Kandosi's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
like probably best in the Mando faction.
Where? Okay, Rebels are taking up. I'm just like looking at all the other factions. Looks like Fondor is kind of got
Sure.
screwed up.
No,
they're
really.
doing.
No,
I thought he was doing fine.
Fine.
They took
Colin
over
from the
Eridu
back
space
burner.
words. They were pushed off about 5 weeks ago.
By the rebels. Looks like the rebels lost a chunk of their fleet to do it, unless they've already moved that fleet to other places.
Oh no, I killed it.
Have you killed my Neutron Star hero yet?
What was the name?
Captain Cerebra. It's the one that will upgrade into. It'll give Fuck Boris his endurance if you let it stay alive till Tech 5.
Yeah, let's look at screenshot channel and then we can figure it out from there.
Oh, you've been taking screenshots of every battle?
So
don't
the
think I
big
saw
ones
it.
with heroes. No, that was the south.
No, that's
South.
Ellie.
Have you killed me yet?
I mean, he is the
He's-
Empire.
Oh, he's
so-
the Empire. I'm sorry. I was thinking.
Probably
I was
not.
thinking Rebellion for a
A
minute.
ton of ground heroes. Rest in peace.
I don't think he's killed.
Yeah.
He's not killed me yet, by the looks of it.
No, they
build her often enough.
They
But
build it
then-
pretty much every campaign, but then immediately lose her because she's a single infantry hero.
I'm really proud of this win.
What did they have? I don't remember now. You showed the picture,
Like-
but I already forgot.
Yeah.
Andrea,
Nebula.
Stalin. It was
I
two
know
DMCs.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
think you killed my hero.
I may
So
have to humbly beseech you, GP, to make her a major when I get around to writing her rework.
who are we
Sure.
talking about?
Honestly, sure. I'm fine with.
I am completely fine
Yes.
with giving some more majors.
Especially
want-
clan
I want-
leaders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want her whole journey to be that she goes from this kind of lone survivor of a clan that was wiped out during the Civil War. Well, wiped out all but two members during the Civil War, and then kind of rebuilding her entire clan again, kind of over the course of DOC.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
words.
no.
That
I think
seems
clan leaders
legit.
should be majors. What's going on?
No.
This is a hot planet.
Oh yeah, the Huts took a
She
chic
got-
like we.
she
That
got
was the one I was
taken by
telling you about it. Absolutely
haven't-
comical.
Built it up any?
No,
Are
they
the-
didn't.
Are the Huts a playable faction code-wise? Like, do they have budget and all that?
Yeah. I mean, I made them a playable faction, but I don't
think I've adjusted their budget just the same way I did. Although,
I mean,
just the budget. I deleted one line.
Yeah.
Are they set as
they're-
playable? Because the
they're
last
not.
time I tried to.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not-
Because the last time I tried, it didn't work.
No, I disabled
Yeah,
them
yeah.
until we get around to 5.2, where they then become fully playable and all.
the HUD
mechanics.
budget, the HUD budget difference isn't as severe as the CIS one was. It's
Yeah.
just supposed to make them a little more inclusive, I guess.
Yeah, which is okay. Honestly, I don't mind them being a little slower. They are not supposed to be super hyper aggressive anyway. That's supposed to be reserved for the other factions.
Yeah.
I do like that they're using the crate. Crate is just such a nice model of Spice.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
Just get
in
started.
love with the crate. It is such a lovely shape.
Once
That's
they
why I
added the
wanted a
new-
hero with it.
Once they add the
I'm
new
so
restored behavior, the crates
I,
should be used better
Did
by the AI
Spy
as well.
release a interdictor Star Destroyer model?
Yeah.
No, that's Victoria.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Not
She
when
made
I'm
that
going.
one. Liberty.
I am.
Oh, no,
going
that's
to
I
have-
don't know
Raiders.
why.
I am going to have to beg Spy to make an interdictor.
I think she's gonna
Gold.
do Star Destroyers in all
for her
the
Star Destroyer.
means ISD1, ISD2, Tech, Interdictor.
I've
all
not
that
seen
jazz.
the aggressive fire its big gun yet. That's something.
That's the thing. It'll only shoot if it has a target, like it's like given an attack order basically, and that's
Yeah.
why I'm saying when I do the new free store code, it'll target more often. Right now it's attack moving, and when it's
Yeah.
attack moving, it's not going to be able to fire its main guns.
Yeah.
Ah,
The way that you could also do it is have it so that it can fire while doing an attack move, and then have it category mass restricted to only be able to target cruisers and above.
mean,
but honestly, I will wait until I. Again, that's all part of the same process.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, the AI fix would. Oh my god.
wait, what just
It lift
blew up?
cells up. Yep.
It does
Self-destruct.
the self-destruct. I like how the tartan's still alive.
Yeah,
The tartan, the tartan was right on top of it. It
Tartan blew the
detonated
bottom.
it, blew its own reactors with a tartan right next to the hull. Didn't even kill the tartan.
Yes.
The tartan health is pretty high actually.
Relatively.
Yeah.
It's gotta be because if you set corvettes too low, they're just useless. in my eyes. That's the issue.
The thing that I'm thinking of doing for corvettes for GA is have it so that they are most of them at least, with some exceptions for things like the Marauder, are fighter locomotor.
Yeah, I was thinking.
The
about
same
doing
Star Ghost.
this
Yeah,
something
so
for
yeah,
those
so you see-
non-turreted ones.
yeah, you
There are
see,
some issues with that because you can't really use them as a screen for your fleet because they're moving around all the time.
Well,
Yeah, but that's why I only give it to specific, kind of like the Braha Talk. The
Yeah, like gunships
Raider,
and stuff.
the
oh no,
Byzanti, and
I'm
all
I'm talking about things like the CR90 and such. I've
Yeah,
already-
I figured that was
And
what you meant.
the idea they should in theory have a long enough range and other things if I do it right. That's the thing. You have to build it around the fact that they are going to have fighter locomotor, so they are going to be constantly moving and whatnot.
Yeah, you've got to give them relatively.
Where do you get the
wide,
Lancer from?
relatively wide firing
Lancer?
arc.
Should just be.
It's a frigate. They're
It's a
frigates.
frigate.
You have to have a frigate shipyard for them.
Ah,
Human, go take Mandalore.
Do you not have any frigate shipyards? I guess not.
no, they've been blown up.
Has
My frigate shipyards worlds were
Yeah,
Skako, Coralag, and Alderaan.
Who is that Mandalorian, like the hero that you can recruit as the Empire?
That would be mine.
Ah,
That
Lyra,
is,
if I recall.
okay.
they are, yeah, Lyra and, I would just call her Ku, because
Kuvira?
I call her Ku, because I cannot pronounce that name because it was not a name that I originally came up with.
Still alive.
But yeah, basically the lore is that they are the two survivors of their their clan. One of them, basically, the clan didn't agree with what was meant to happen. Parts of the clan supported the Republic during the Clone Wars. Part of the clan wanted to be part of the Crusaders, and the clan tore itself
Nice.
apart. Clan tore themselves apart and
Oh,
killed themselves
there he is,
in the Civil War.
Zarn. Verd Oshia Mandalore.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The sword of blade of Mandalore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hero turned out really nice.
Okay, but he's a
Right.
clan leader and he's in the. Yeah, mate.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like clan leaders probably could be major. But then again,
I was
All
gonna-
the
clan
Mando-
leaders, I think, should be major heroes.
Yeah. I guess the question becomes who is important enough to be a major hero. You know?
I would argue clan leaders, because then you've got always got at least some representation of each clan,
Yeah.
and then like one or two other heroes that are important to the Mandalorians in general.
Possibly
Protoss-
Jan is.
Yeah, like Jan. No, honestly, Jan. He is in my opinion an important hero.
I was actually thinking of making him, if I could pull it off, a cross faction. Like
That would be
higher.
cool.
That would
Probably
be
a
so.
mercenary.
Having
Yeah,
the
sort of
a
that.
bounty hunter.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I
mean,
wrote
he
him
is-
to be a bounty hunter, but I just gave him to the man. Duh, he's a
I
man,
think-
though.
Isn't he meant to be like the DOC's equivalent of like the
Yeah,
Boba
Mandalorian?
Fett.
Din
No,
Djarin.
Boba Fett, basically. Because
he's
Boba Fett also
he's
has
Boba
that
Fett.
huge coat. Right?
Oh, this thing is horrifying.
Is that
Yeah.
the is
Yeah,
that the
it's a
remake?
Kandosi. It's a Kandosi Dread.
Is
No,
that
that's an older one.
oh? Is that the one
Yeah.
that I used for my mod? I don't. Is it a
Possibly, it's an older free release.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, is this a free release model?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I like that
That is
model.
immediately yoinking.
I am.
No, I like that one more than the remake one. Bismarck.
Yeah.
If you do ever make John Wick's multi-faction, just let me know, because his script would need to be changed, like the
To
prevent-
include other factions. Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
well, right now
makes
it
sense.
doesn't even check for any other ones. It just checks for Mandos, and I'd probably have to redesign it a little bit to make it work. But it
Yeah,
wouldn't be too
again,
difficult.
for the future. For the future.
Oh,
I know
nice.
Mandos have. Oh, nice.
The
DO
Victory Star Destroyer missiles look
DOC
so
looks
good
so
with
much
the new
better
projectiles.
with the new missile particles.
Yeah.
Like when they just launch that initial fan of missiles.
I am become
that
Death
looks
Destroyer
really
of
good.
Worlds.
Yes.
Yeah, I
But
was
if I could make
thinking-
it fire from both sides, then I would be pleased. I can't.
It should fire from both sides. The VSD.
Yeah, it seems to
GP.
prefer one side for. Yes, what's up?
I was gonna ask, like, what do you think about? Because I was thinking of this, and I don't know how your stance is on it. With the Clan Kiramtal having essentially like a foreign legion type thing going on,
Go on.
like essentially, with some of the, or I think it's like one of the heroes that I've put down. That one thing which they do in order to keep a good number, especially also like in preparation of war or such, they essentially are a place for deserters or people that want to just start a new life, criminals maybe.
But isn't that
run
kind of
to.
how
It's actually like
Mando
how the French.
mercenaries work?
I was mostly going off the French Foreign Legion,
Mhm.
but I think the Mando mercenaries could also like have like similar to
I just mean,
that.
like,
One of the
I think it's how the tiered infantry kind of work for the Mandos is like, you have your
Yeah.
base level where it's just basically people that are working for the Mandos, and they're not quite conscripts. I think maybe I don't think they're conscripts. But,
They're
you know,
initiates. Is
Yeah, they're not quite part of a clan, but they're from anywhere. They're not just from Mandalore, obviously.
One of
And
the-
then you have Mandalorian soldiers, which I think are more like they're full members. They're fully accepted
Yeah.
Mandalorians. And then you have the elites. Which
Wait, who died? Who's he?
that's
That's the
squadron.
squadron.
Hyperion squadron. Bazor
Ah,
Wix,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. He's not actually leader of that squadron, so it's kind of hard to find him.
I just had a thought. For I can 100% understand if you don't want to do this. By the way, GP. What you could do when you come to the rework of Mandalore is have it so that your like first tier, as you said, is like the Mandalorian initiates / like mercenaries working for the Mandalorians. Your second tier is your Mandalorian warriors, and then you could do tier 3 to be like the clan specific warriors. You know,
Also kind of like a legion in a sense.
yeah, like how clone legions work in AOTCW.
I could see that actually. Yeah, that would be
So
really
it's like-
nice because it would expand their roster nicely there.
Yeah,
And
you
also
get like
a unique
a
feature.
specialization.
you get a 4 or 5 because like a big part of, for example, my clan, the clan Cantrath's lore when they rebuild is going to be that because they're basically rebuilding from nothing and they're so low on warriors, is that they're big into infiltration for one, but their other thing is that they have integrated like highly trained medical personnel as part of their combat squads because they just can't afford to take losses in their veteran warriors because they have so few of them.
Okay, yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that.
First 5 with a count army. Let's go.
Like I can understand why that isn't necessarily something that translates well to gameplay. Because
I can maybe see a medic. We currently have
Yeah.
them. So
like one medic per platoon or whatever, or like if they're raiding infantry, like which is the way I think I prefer it, is that they were raiding / stealth infantry. Is
I
that
know here.
they have a medic in the squad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, again, just a thought that I'd had because you know what I've been
I can
doing.
see it. It nice. Then you have some more brutish Mandos. You have, I mean, you have the. What did Neo make? The I forgot it. Something branded. Bakura's branded. Those are like your frontliners. And then
Oh shoot.
Ending a model.
You've
well,
got clan
Tyson's
witnesses,
are
saboteurs, or whatever they are.
what the hell?
Life spiking.
Tyson has
He's got, like,
stalkers and all that.
Stalkers.
Yeah, so I guess he's also pretty much into that infiltrating bullshit.
Oh, he's got his fingers in every pie.
Oh
of
yeah,
course.
yeah, because yeah, he's got the stalkers, he's got the super advanced fighters, he's got the really good frontline infantry, he's got everything.
Where did you get the cloak shapes from?
The Invincible.
Invincibles?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I figured these guys are so old they wouldn't really get the tie, so cloak shapes all around, which I think worked out quite nicely.
What I could see, GP, is that if you could keep
No.
an Invincible around till like Tech 4 or whatever, it would eventually be like, yeah, we can't keep doing cloak shapes. We've got enough ties at this point. We can just, give it ties.
I
No.
like there being cloak shapes.
I like my
my
cloak
cloak
shapes, Ad.
No, I'm
No.
just saying, like, if you could
No.
keep one around till like era 4 or 5, it's like
Zad, no.
You can do that for GA. I'm keeping like
Zad,
the
I want
Empire
my-
isn't getting Invincibles in GA. I think the only faction that is getting Invincibles in GA is going to be the CSA and the... Nope, not even the Underworld, because Underworld doesn't get battle cruisers, because Underworld isn't allowed nice things.
You're right, it's quite firing from one side. I don't know why the fuck that is. Maybe the arcs are
Yeah, I don't know either. Apparently it's a facing bow, but I doubt because it's not turrets.
What are your arcs set to on the missiles?
Large, all things considered, because if they're not firing the full-on salvo, then they work just fine. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I know I had the issue where I had it set so that if it was on like an idea or something that I was doing, and basically I had it set slightly too much. So in theory they could fire forwards, but in practice, if it was even slightly off center, only one side could fire. And then I just literally increased it by 5 or 10, and it fixed the issue. Go, go, human. Take Mandalore. Get my hero.
Stack. God, this pain.
What stage of the rework did she get? Because did she have a bonus? GP, did you do that?
No, I think I left it when you posted
Because
it.
I know
Wait, is
I know
it
you.
just
She's a VSD one with Fang fighters on Mandalore. But she is meant when GP does the rework in 5.5, 5.4, whatever.
5.5, 5. BDFA.
Manners are lost?
Yeah, unfortunately, in the current state of development, would be lost.
Yeah.
I would not
Yeah.
mind pushing them up a notch, but I feel like the Empire versus Rebel update is gonna eat much of our time budget that the other factions just have to wait.
That needs to come first, in my opinion. Rebels needs to be the thing, the main thing.
Yeah.
GP.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she's meant to. Yeah.
What's up, you?
I'll honestly say Mandarin's probably would be better going before the FA in terms of development cycle.
You think so?
In all honesty, yes.